So welcome back to this podcast live, and now today we want to talk about what does it take to be your own boss. What does it take to be your own boss? Being a boss is something that you should quit from what you are doing from someone and come and do your own. So it is something that is rewarding. It's something that rewards, but also it comes with its challenge. It challenge because it requires the combination of personal qualities. It requires the combination of personal qualities. Also, it needs the skills and need the strategies. It needs the skills and also it needs a strategy. It is not that I want to be my own boss. You look at your boss and say, even me, I want to be my own boss. No, it comes with how do you have the skills which you can take this skill to build something that can make you to be your own boss. That is the question. That is the question. And also you must have the vision. You must have the vision or the proactive vision. What at the end of the end of this project you want to take to build to develop you to be your own boss. What is the long-term vision? You see, a company, uh, if you look at the company profile, for example, it has what is called the vision, it has that is called the mission, it has what is called the objective, and it has what is called the core value, and it has what is called the core value. That is the structure of the company. If you have been on a top management of us of in somewhere else, you might have come across all those features. Like the vision is the long-term objective of the company, the long-term objective of the company. When it comes to the mission, we have the vision, mission. Mission is what do you want to accomplish within certain period or within 1 year. I want to achieve this, I want to achieve this. That is the mission. And then the objective, what do I want to get, like the profitability, that term we can take as an objective. And then there is a core value. There is a core value, that is the chain or the organization culture. Each company has the culture. Each company has the culture. Those are the things you need to have. That's what I've said. You must have certain thing which is called the personal qualities. The personal qualities. So that is the first thing you need to understand if you want to be your own boss. If you want to be your own boss. So we have some other factors which we have to consider if you want to be our own boss. Like do you have that entrepreneurial mindset? What do I mean if when I'm saying entrepreneurial mindset? Entrepreneurial mindset, because be your own boss. Are you willing to take initiatives? Are you willing to take initiative on your own? On your own, are you willing to make a certain decision on your own without any other person influence? Right? Are you willing to take up the risk? That's what entrepreneurial mindset means. Like, for example, in Kenya, you want to start a company. Maybe you have gotten a tender from the government of any company who's willing to give you a tender. The first thing they will ask you, do you have the registered company? Do you have the registered company? You said, yes, I have the registered company. The next thing they will ask you, do you have the KRA PIN? Those are the risk and initiative you have to take on your own, because registering a company will come with its own cost. Like you have to pay for a legal, you have to pay to get the certificate of incorporation, which can cost you roughly around 10,000. You have to go to KRA to register your PIN, which at the end of the day, you will approach as someone who is a professional, like accountant, to register for your PIN. That accountant can take, if you find a professional accountant, not work accountant, it can take 5,000 to do a registration, to advise you, you need to take this, you need to take this document, you should also take this decision at this time. That you can see it's something that it can cost you roughly 20,000. So that's what we mean as, are you willing to take that risk, or taking out that 20,000 and say it, now I want to start my own business. You see that 20,000 is just registration here and there. You have not even started transacting the business. So that is the cost we are saying. That is the cost you are saying. So the first step, if you want to be your own boss, if you want to be your own boss, is that you must have that entrepreneurial mindset. You must have that entrepreneurial mindset. Another thing is the passion and drive. You can't just wake up in night and say, tomorrow I want to start business. Which business are you going to start? Yeah, that is the question we should ask ourselves. Which business am I going to start? So you must have what is called the passion and what drive you. What drive you? Like for me, my daytime job, I'm accountant by profession, but sometimes you find that yes, I'm accountant, I'm that in that office doing accounting job here and there. But at the end of the day, it is not my passion. It is not my passion. So my passion is I like teaching, I like imparting people knowledge. That's my passion. That's why I have developed a channel which is a Dream Vision Skills, which there is a courses we teach online. That is my passion. So you have your passion and drive. So you are that because if you have a passion, even if you are not making profit, you are willing to do that job. You are willing to do that job. That's what we say. You must have the passion. You must have the passion. So guys, take that into that account. That don't just wake up during the day and say I want to start a business because umeona you have seen your friend selling sukuma wikis or selling anything else. You say, hey, this guy is making a lot of money. Why can I start something like this? It will not work like that. It will not work like that if it is not your passion. If it is not your passion, so you must have that thing. Another thing we need to ask ourselves, you want to be your own boss, is the self-discipline. Is a self-discipline. What do we mean by the self-discipline? This one is the different. If you are working for someone else, you are employed somewhere, you are working under someone's strategies, policies, right? Because that person will set his own policies that all my employees should report to work at 8. That is his or her own policy. They said all my employees should work on Saturday, or all my employees should not work on Saturday. But being your own boss, you have to come up with your own strategies. You will sleep less. You will don't have the time for vacation. You will don't have the time for friend. You see, because you are running out of the deadlines. You are running out of the deadline for client. For example, if you decided to start accounting firm, this accounting firm, you have several clients, 1, 2, 3, like 50 clients. Each client has the deadline for filing return, filing VAT, filing the pay, the standard duty, levy, NITA. So you see, at the end of the day, you have to run all in your mind with the deadline of this client. Because the client will just say, yes, you said you take my job, I will pay you 20,000 to do all the job, filing my return, organizing that one. And then that guy, you'll go and sleep because he has given you that task. He has given you that. So it is upon you to set your deadlines, to organize your, maybe if you have assistant, say that you should file this on this time, you should do this on this time. That is the thing also, another thing you should also consider. That is the being self-disciplined. Another thing to being self-disciplined, what do we mean by being self-disciplined? Being self-disciplined is that you should be also accountable on your task. You should be also accountable on your task. Also in terms of the financial literacy. So you should be a person who is a financial literacy so that you will be able to manage your finance. You should be able to manage your finance, because if the company, they don't have the cash flow to run the business, then my guy, you will close that business. Because I remember we have what is called the motive in business. The motive in business, we have what is called the transaction motive. We have what is called the speculative motive, and we have what is called the precautionary motive. The transaction motive is that you should have at least a certain amount in your company, which will enable you to do a daily transaction. Maybe if you are sending someone to pick the parcel, if you are sending someone to do 1, 2, 3 in the market or where, you should have something to give that person. That is the transport allowance or anything else. That's what we mean by a transaction motive. So you should hold certain amount. So most companies, they refer it as the petty cash. They refer it as the petty cash. And then we should have what is called the speculative motive. So if this your own business, you see, this business has the viability in future. It can grow into something big. This business can grow into something big. So what do you need to do? You should put in your site this money, which at the end of the day, if that business has started generating small income, you should put aside certain portion so that this portion in future you will be able to take certain investment or opportunities. That's what we call the precautionary motive. Another motive is that one is the speculative motive. Another one is the precautionary motive. This precautionary motive, it comes with emergencies. It comes with emergencies. You see, if you are in a business, you can't run a business from day one to the last day without any obstacle. So in between the business, we have the obstacle. So this obstacle at the time, you need money to solve it. So that's you need to have a money which put in aside. That is the precautionary motive. So that is being self-disciplined and being accountable to your own business, to your own business, to your own business. And another thing is that for you to be your own boss, for you to be your own boss, for you to be your own boss, you need what is called the time management. You need to have what is called the time management. Time management is an effective time management. It is a battle. It is a vital thing in business. It is a vital thing in business because you have to do what is called you do to set priorities. At this time, I should accomplish this. At this time, I should be doing this. So you should have that priorities. Should have that priorities, and also avoid what is called the proscarding. Another which you take all the tasks at one time. That one, it can lead to fatigue. What and you decide, I want to close this business, go back to the employment. No, so it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. Another thing is the financial management. I've talked about that one. You should have to know how much the cash flow management, the long-term debt, and the financial call. So in that time, if you are starting, don't hire an accountant because this accountant will charge you more. Even me, I'm accountant, and I know we charge more because we are giving, even us, we are giving the service. So get someone who can, just an accountant or a finance. So we're talking of the financial management. So make sure you have a good financial management. And next thing is the market research. Have you done your market research of what you want to sell to the market? Can't just wake up and say, I want to deliver some food stuff, some cookies to the certain people. No, you must take a small time to do your own research in the market. And if you have already identified the product, it is good. It is very easy now when it comes to the research marketing. You have to look at, is there any other person who is selling this product? If the answer is yes, how does this person does this and this? And how does the customer take that product? Then you can come and sell the same product, but come in a different fashion. Make sure that you brand your product so that in such a way it is not the same with the other person. Come with a different taste of that product so that the customers will not say this guy and this guy are selling the same product, or your competitor will say now you come to market and sell what I'm selling, the copy of my product. No, so you must come with a product differentiation. So look at your competitor, the strength. If that competitor, like you can see what the Safaricom and Airtel they are doing. If other one come with an over, the other one come with a less over. So you should make sure that you study your competitor very, 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 very like in and out. That if my competitor take this, what can I take so that I can outshine my competitor? So you should understand his strength and weakness so that you can take his weakness to be your strength. You take his weakness to be your strength. That's how you start doing the research on your product. That's a way of doing the research of your product. Another one is networking. Networking also is a very key in being your own boss. should be networking on the people of the legal service, the people who work in the government, the people who work in this government like KRA, parastatal, so that in case you stuck somewhere, you can call that person, say, I'm stuck in this thing. Can you do it for me? Then you will do it. Then the business will be running very smooth. So you should start your networking. And also this networking, it will expand your customer base because you will get more referral because of your networking. Because maybe you find that people are sitting somewhere taking their coffee, and then someone say, I want this type of product. And another one will say, oh, I have someone who can give you that product, a very good product at a very affordable price. So that's how networking works. So it expands your sales. It also push your sales. It also push your sales. So that's what you need to do also if you want to be a boss. And then we have another one that is continuous learning. So that remember, in an organization, in accounting, we have what is called learning curve. Learning curve, if you employ someone today, which is a new, you will find that someone, it has what is called a long learning curve. And this long learning curve is very expensive. It's very expensive because you have to train that person to have the right skills to perform your job. You see, and that one, so it will take you, it will take a lot of your revenue. So it will eat your revenue. So instead, make sure that you have the continuous training of yourself. If you are starting, you want to be your own boss. So the first thing is get the right skills. So go and on each and every day get learning. Today is not necessary that we go to school to learn. We have the YouTube channel, we have the Twitter. These things today, they are all over in the world in an online platform. So get a good online platform and start learning of what the skills. So identify the specific skills, go and learn that specific skill. Come again, stay or for a while, then again, identify another skill, go and learn. So today we don't just go to university, college, just learn because our parents told us we go to school. No, you should identify the skills you need at the moment, go and learn that skill. Go and learn that skills. Another one is that we need to have the problem solving, which you need to know how you can solve your problem. That is the decision making. So those are the some of the few key factors you need to consider before you start your own business or before you be your own boss. So the topic is being your own boss, and the journey has begun today. So each videos, are we going to upload more videos on how to develop a product, how to put this product into the market, and how to manage this product, how to expand this product. So keep in touch, subscribe, share our channel also, and give a comment. So let me know your take in the comment below, in the comment section below. So thank you, and we will come up with the next episode, which so make sure you subscribe and also put that notification button so that each and every time we upload a video, you will be able to catch us. So give a thumbs